So basically, I was reading this book called Discipline is Destiny from Ryan Holiday, and it was talking about this thing of the art of showing up. It's really related to the stoic idea. So I decided to make this video because it was really interesting, because it was basically telling that idea of, if you want to start a new habit, if you want to, or even stop a old habit, you need to do that thing, just show up to that thing. So if you want to start a business, you just need to do the things related to that business every single day. So he basically took an example of a baseball player, I think, that he was known for being really consistent, because he showed up every day. He would be sick, he would be tired, it could be raining, whatever. Someone could have died in his family, but he would show up to the trains and to the games. No matter what happened, he would show up to those games. Doesn't matter. And because of that, he was really a really good player. And it just basically is about the consistency idea. Because let's say, for example, that you want to be great at something. It's really hard for you to become great at that thing if you do not keep consistent with it. It's basically that Mamba mentality idea from Kobe Bryant. It's really common in the sport world for you to see people talking about how important it is to be consistent, doing the max you can every single day. But in the real world, most of the time people don't do it, I would say. Because, for example, the Stoics, and they have that idea that it's really important for you to take care of your body, because your body is the reflection of your mind. And then he starts talking a little bit more about how you can have a good body, or have a good healthy life. At least you don't need to have the best physique on the world. You just need to be healthy. And he starts saying that for you to have it, you just need to be consistent with working out and being consistent with your diet. You can't only do one of those things. You need to be consistent with both. And it's probably going to be hard at the beginning, but the idea is, things that are easy for you to do, most of the time they are not good for you. The Stoics have this idea that suffering most of the time is something good. Because I don't know who, there is a quote that is the really freedom is when you do the things that you do not want to do, and not when you do all the things that you want. Because when you do all the things that you want, you are basically being a slave for your desires. Basically that. So having the self-control of deciding, okay, I'm going to do this thing, I'm not going to do this thing, because in the long run this will be bad to me. That's the hardest thing. As a dad, he started talking a little bit more about how you could use it to, for example, stop having those how to stop being addicted to something, being addicted to, I don't know, alcohol, for example. The idea is basically just that you need to have the self-control over your mind to stop doing that thing. Because imagine, just imagine this on your mind. When you have the feeling of doing something, so for example, eating a candy, eating a chocolate, you just do it. Instead of really thinking if you really need to do that, you just do it. You're being a slave to your own body. For me, that's kind of insane, because usually the first time that you hear this type of quote, you do not understand really well, and it sounds a little bit that doesn't make sense. But after you analyze it and just start to think about it, you understand that, okay, I'm actually being a slave to myself, because I'm just doing whatever I want. And after that, then comes the whole idea of the art of showing up. When you want to start a new habit, like a health habit, You just need to show up to that habit. So for example, going to the gym. If you want to like have a good physique, start making muscle, you just need to go to the gym. Probably some days you are not going to like do the best workout of your life, or you're not going to have that much time to do that, or even you're not even going to like be able to go to the gym. But you can do like push-ups in your house, squats, pull-ups. The idea is just keep consistent with that habit. Just show up to it. Like simple as that. I love this idea that most of the things that you want in life, they're simple. Like really simple. They are not easy, but they are simple. You just need to do that thing or Y thing in X amount of time and consistent, that most of the time you will be achieving that thing. Obviously there are some things that you need like a little bit of luck, but even luck, like he talks about it, if you show up to your job, I don't know, if you show up to your business every single day, there is a little bit chance of your being lucky just because you're a P more, let's say. Because like that's simple math. If I just go to some place 2 times a year, the chance of something like really lucky happening is like really low. But if I go to that same place a ton of time, like 2 times a day, the chances of something that I would say is lucky are higher just because I'm showing up more to it. I use this example to like having a good workout or having a good day at your job or just performing well on a really important game. So just showing up is like the key for most of things that you want to achieve. If you want to have a good physique, just show up to the gym. If you want to like get into shape, like eat good things, let's say, like having a healthy diet, you need to show up to healthy things instead of going to the bad things. If you want to like have a successful business, you just need to show up to your business, call clients, try to sell something that eventually probably are going to be lucky and sell that thing. Simple as that. You need to show up to those things. If you are like a player at something, you just need to show up to all games, all trains, all workouts, that you are going to become good at it, and you also can like have some luck and have the best day of your life, and that single day, that single moment could change your whole life. Because I really love this idea that just a single moment, like literally a single moment, can completely change your whole life. So you just need to prepare yourself to be ready on those moments. There is a quote that I heard once, like, lucky is basically preparation with opportunity. So when an opportunity comes into you, you need to prepare for it. If you're not prepared, like, you're not going to have the luck happening. You need to be prepared when opportunities come to you. And if you're prepared, eventually some opportunity will appear for you. That's like the lucky thing on life, but usually most people have some moments. The biggest difference that some people have a lot of opportunities, let's say, and people have less. So if you are one of those that have less opportunities, you need to be well prepared for when they come up to you. So yeah, basically that's it. I haven't done any script, but I just wanted to talk about it. I really like this topic on this book, so I just wanted to talk about it. If you like it, please subscribe, hit the like button, and share this video to a friend. See ya.